Chevron Pico.
Yo, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, man? Chevron Pico.
Yeah, man, I'm doing pretty good. So I do this podcast, right, where I've been calling people all night, and they just like kind of tell me their crazy stories while they're bored at work. I don't know if you've got a couple of minutes or a good story that you want to tell me, but it really helps out a good cause.
I mean, shit, yeah, bro. I mean,
yes, dude, yes. What do you got, man? What's
like, cops are outside, and she's like, "Shoot me, motherfucker!" Starts getting naked, bro, throwing the stuff at them, and just a wild scene, bro.
Dude, that is.
And I just be in the back sometimes smoking pot, bro, and I be high as hell. So like, I be coming out here, and I'm just like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude?"
You're like, what is wrong with people, dude? You're like, you guys need to smoke a little bit more weed, man. No. I'm getting stage fright, dude. I feel like Eminem on the movie 8 Mile right now. I'm choking at the microphone, all because Abby is sitting here watching me record a podcast. And I've been in here alone for the last 4 weeks. This has now became my safe space. And now you're asking me to step out of it, and I'm feeling triggered. What do you have to say for yourself? Nothing, because she doesn't have a microphone. All she really has is cookie dough and Pokemon, which she will be playing for the remainder of this episode. Shit, that was going to be part of the joke, is we weren't going to bring up the fact that you were sitting here just playing Pokemon through the entire podcast. And I brought it up minute 1. I fucked it up. I fucked up one intro, I restarted, and then I fucked up the whole bit, the whole premise, the whole episode is ruined, all because I brought it up. Now I'm feeling very bad about myself. I hope you feel better. She's nodding her head. No, I don't know. It's Saturday night, to be quite honest with you. This is SpeedRacinJason After Hours. That's why it's dark in here. It's about 10 o'clock, and we have to wake up early in the... Correction. I think I have to wake up early in the morning. I don't know if Abby's going to be joining me bright and early, but we have to watch my niece tomorrow starting at about 6:40. So it's going to be interesting. I like her. She's awesome. She's 5 years old. I did just make her cry, which was pretty fucking funny, to be honest with you. So she knows that I'm watching her tomorrow. And me and Abby were kind of talking about we should take her to Bullwinkle's, It's just a family fun center, there's all these games, all of whatever. It's a fun place to visit. And we have gone there in the past. And so me and Abby were like, well, if we have to watch her for multiple hours, maybe we can go spend at least a couple of hours over there, get her wore out, get her some food, come back, take a nap, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how long we're really going to have her either. But somehow she kind of caught wind that we were maybe taking her to Bullwinkle's. I didn't want this to happen. Oh, okay. So earlier on in the night too, I'll tell you this. I told her, I was like, hey, remember how I didn't give you that toy because you weren't listening to grandma? I got her this prize and I wouldn't give it to her, and I made her cry 2 or 3 weeks ago, but she was totally being mean and not listening to grandma. And so I didn't give her this prize. I told her tonight already once. I was like, look, if you're going to be a pain in the ass tomorrow, I'm not going to take you anywhere, And remember when I didn't give you that prize, I'm not bluffing, dude. I'm the mean one. I'll strong arm you into the situation, I'll fight a 5-year-old right now, dude. I'll take her on. So tonight I'm hanging out in there. Abby's hanging out in there with me. We're watching Narcos. The whole family shows up, including my niece. And Abby eventually goes back outside, so she doesn't know why I made a Layla cry either. And I'll probably bleep out her name, but I don't think it even fucking matters. Either way, we were standing in there. So she caught wind that we were maybe going to Bullwinkle's, and she goes, I think I know where you're taking me tomorrow. And I said, who said we're taking you anywhere? And then she started kind of getting all giggly. She's like, ooh, I know the little secret. I know where you're taking me. And I'm like, where do you, I was like, and Dylan, my little brother, goes, she thinks you're taking her to Bullwinkle's. And I go, I was like, she thinks I'm taking her to Bullwinkle's, and I just started laughing, dude. I was laughing hard. And then this is mean, but I was like, No, I was thinking that maybe I could. Well, okay, so here's the deal. We'll wake up in the morning, we'll hang out here for a little while, and then I was thinking we could do something really fun. Like I'll take you to the gas station and we can probably pick out one, maybe two candy bars, right? And you can pick out whichever one. Well, I mean, two's kind of a lot, maybe one, and everybody like was kind of like my dad was adding in on it. And she like started getting this look on her face, and I was like, well, I mean, maybe when we come back, we can we could like do a puzzle. And like I was just coming up with every mean, like boring activity. And then I was like, okay, here's the deal. I will take you to this is the best one, and this is where she lost it. I said, after we go and pick out a candy or two from the gas station, I will take you over to McDonald's and you can look at the place. You can't play on it, but you can look at it. And then that's when she started crying, and then I felt a little bit bad, and I was like, nah, I'm just kidding. We're going to take you somewhere more fun than that, but I don't know. I think I may be hitting it with too low of energy or something, or I'm just bombing. Abby's not even, I don't even think she's chuckled over there.
I actually heard that.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
You were there for that part?
Yeah, I thought you said something after that made her cry. Yeah. That's really funny, though.
Was it? Was it really funny? It didn't seem really funny.
It was really funny.
It was really funny in my head, but fuck, dude, I don't know. I don't know what's funny anymore.
It was really funny.
So yeah, we got to wake up early in the morning and babysit her for the better half of the morning and afternoon. So we're going to figure out what fun activities it is we're going to do, and I'm probably going to take her to a gas station. She could choose one candy, and then we can go look at the McDonald's play structure. So you can't fucking go in. Has to be sugar-free candy. Good. Yes, good thinking. Maybe we could get her like a cough drop. Like she can't really have candy, but like maybe we could get her like a Ricola or something. Yeah, I don't know. This is probably one of my worst episodes yet. No, dude, I don't know. I don't know why I'm like so fucking I think it's because the lights are off. It's throwing me off. I'm like, I need some more light in here or something, because I feel like I'm gonna take a nap. And I thought that Alayla story was way funnier, and I was gonna tell it with way more energy, at least in my head. And then I just did not. I just fully was like nodding out. It's like 11 o'clock, dude. I slept in until 11 a.m. this morning. I think it was pretty fucking nice, to be quite honest with you. I knew that today was gonna be like my one day to kind of sleep in. So I just I conked out. Abby woke up. Not very often does Abby wake up after me and goes, I need to get up because I'm restless. Most of the time, if I wake up, I'm the one doing that. Or sometimes you're just...
You always wake up before me.
Yeah, usually. I feel like I usually wake up before you, but most of the time, like, you're kind of like, no, lay here. But you this morning were like, no, I'm going to get up and go take a shower or something. And I was like, okay, sounds good. Then I went back to bed for like another 40 minutes. But after that, we kind of woke up, and then you pretty much fell back asleep. I think you kind of were like awake for a little while, but then you were pretty ready to go back to bed. We ate some toast, and then I got a call for an emergency board up down in Portland. So I went down there, boarded that up. What did I do after that? Then I came back here, and then we got some Papa Murphy's, some cookie dough. That's where Abby got it from. She was eating it. What's wrong? Is it all gone? Can I hit that? Yeah. Thank you. I'm trying to think. Luckily, when you do a solo podcast, you can pause. That's what we can talk about. Even eating the fucking cookie dough, every part of my mouth hurts, dude. I burned the shit out of myself on the Papa Murphy's pizza. I knew it was way too hot when I took the bite, and then I continued to like force it into my mouth for some stupid ass reason. Like, it's fine, it's not that hot. And dude, literally every part of my mouth hurts. My tongue, the roof of my mouth, my cheeks. I'm literally dying fucking over here when I'm eating cookie dough. Like, everything's burning. I'm like, I don't know, dude. It's kind of bizarre. No, it's totally fine. It's just, I'm going to blame that on the reason that I'm being very low energy and like everything hurts when I talk and shit. I think I burned my mouth pretty bad, to be honest with you.
Pizza.
All for a fucking overpriced fucking Red Baron tombstone ass fucking Tony's Pizza. Why the fuck is Papa Murphy's even in business still? I think it only is because I just went and bought it mainly for the cookie dough. I wanted to get Abby a salad. She asked for a salad. Domino's doesn't even have salads on their app, according to fucking the app or whatever. I don't know. When I was on there early, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm retarded, dude. I hate myself sometimes. Like I said, I'm blaming it on the mouth, dude. I'm blaming it on the burnt mouth for the reason that I can't talk correctly, not the fact that I've been kind of drinking and smoking a little bit of weed tonight. Either way. Yeah, dude, Papa Murphy's, like, people literally just go there for the cookie dough, and I think that's about it. And then they buy pizzas, but realistically, like, it was way more expensive than Domino's, and Domino's, like, makes the pizza and then cooks it. Like, it was, like, double the cost of Domino's, and this place, they're like, well, yeah, we make the pizza. You got to figure out the rest. Like, why the fuck? Like, I'm kind of surprised, to be honest with you, that that's even a business model. Like, I don't really know who came up with the great idea of take and bake pizzas. I'm about to Google it. I'm sure it was Papa Murphy's, but like, where the fuck did that guy get off to be like, you know what? I don't cook it. What kind of chef doesn't cook? He just like, could you imagine if Gordon Ramsay was like, okay, look, here's all the ingredients. All you, yeah, here's my steak. All you got to do is cook it. I seasoned it for you. I got it ready. Love at 425 fucking degrees, dude. That's all I'm saying. They're a scam. And their cookie dough was $6. My large pizza was $19. Your salad was like $8. It's like $32 including the tip. My cheap ass opened up a new tab on my phone, went to retailmenot.com and Googled Papa Murphy's coupon and got 25% off. So I brought it down to 26. But before I was ordering on Domino's, before I noticed that they don't even have salads as an option on there, I was going to redeem one of my free pizzas, dude. It was going to be like $2 for me to get Domino's tonight. But Abby was like, you have to get me a salad. If you don't get me a salad, I'm breaking up with you. That's exactly what she said. She was like, look, here's the deal. No, she was actually pretty cool about it. She's like, no, it's fine. And I was like, I was being nice. And I was like, no, I'll get the Papa Murphy's and then complain about it on my podcast for 20 minutes. It's because I don't have any other material. What the fuck else am I supposed to talk about right now? I don't know why I'm like I feel like I have very little things to talk about, even though I know I have lots of things to talk about. You gotta like wiggle the cord back into like feeling good enough to like let you hear out of both of my headphones right now. No, I don't know really what else. I feel like I'm having a hard time coming up with ideas right now. I do know that I was supposed to. Oh, and then I'm burping in the middle of it. I ate like 3 slices of pizza and cookie dough, and I don't know. Not a good combination to actually get like a good energy flowing on a podcast. And to compensate for that, I was maybe going to have Corey and Ethan onto the podcast today here live in the flesh. And I was supposed to go shooting with them this morning, go shoot guns like men. And I bailed. And then I think they bailed on the podcast. I think they were like, you know what? Fuck him. He doesn't even want to come shooting with us. He doesn't even want to practice his Second Amendment right now. He just wants us to come over so he can monetize us and put us on his podcast. It's all he uses us. He uses us, man. He uses us all the time for content. I think that's what they thought. Do you think so? Yeah, Abby's agreeing. She's nodding her head. No, I don't know. Yeah, so I was going to have them onto the podcast, but then I don't think that ended up working out. Clearly it did not, because I'm sitting here kind of alone, but not really alone. I have the cat. And mi amor. I'm still watching Narcos. I'm on season 3, episode 7. We're like halfway through an episode, and then my fucking family showed up, and I was like, I can't spoil it for them, so we just had to turn it off. And then we came out here, and I started recording a podcast. I just pitched Abby. I was like, well, maybe after I talk for a couple more seconds, I'm gonna hop onto my phone and start calling people random locations and just ask them for like crazy stories they got. Like, just start calling hotels, like, yo, I do a comedy podcast. Do you want to tell me a funny story for it? Like, that'll be good, right? Let's try that for a minute. TBH, and if this is like a very short episode, I might even just put this onto the fucking Patreon in the first place. I don't really know. Either way. Let's call a place.
Good luck.
What state should I choose, babes?
Arkansas.
Arkansas? That's a good one. Abby chose Arkansas. Let's go Arkansas. Should we call Little Rock?
No.
No? Where should we call in Arkansas then? Whoa, there's literally a place called Sherwood in Arkansas. Let's call Arby's. Oh, no, they're closed. Oh, there's a Subway. Oh, no, they're closed too.
What time is it in Arkansas?
In Arkansas, it's probably 1 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know how many people. There's a pizza place open. It's called Casey's. I know how this one's going to go if I call them and be like, a pizza place? I feel like a pizza place is a bad idea. I think they're going to be like, no. But maybe it's kind of more of a local spot. But it also looks like they do. Do they do gas too? Oh, this is like a gas station pizza place. I think we're good to call them. Yeah, let's call them.
Thanks for calling Casey's. Did you know that you can easily order in the Casey's app or at Casey's.com?
They have some crazy waiting music. Dude, there. Hello?
Casey.
Hello?
Casey.
Oh, okay. I can hear you. Sorry about that. Are you guys like super busy right now?
No, we're not that busy.
Do you guys, so here's the deal, right? I do a comedy podcast. Do you want to maybe do it with me right now? We could like just talk about like, I was hoping to get like a funny story from someone. I'm in Oregon right now. I'm just kind of calling random states. I'm sitting next to one of my friends and they said Arkansas would be a good state. So went over to Little Rock and I just found like the only place that was open.
You said the owner?
No, I just found like the only place that was open.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just kind of prepping for in the morning right now, making pizzas and stuff. So
yeah, I feel you.
And taking DoorDash orders.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if you don't got the time for it, that's okay.
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 Sorry.
No, that's okay. Bye bye. Oh, that was bad.
It's because you called me your friend. Is the bad look.
I gotta like hook people way better than I do. Like I kind of just like I'm pretty much just calling, hoping to find someone that's like into the idea, and I can pretty quickly hear if they're like into it or not. But like, I don't think I'm selling them good enough either. Like, I do a podcast. You want to do it?
You want to do it with me?
Yo, okay. I'm gonna find a different spot, and I'm gonna really fucking sell it, okay, babes? Because I really did not do it on that one. I did so bad. I'm going to be like, yo, I do this comedy podcast. I've been calling people all night. They always tell me these crazy stories. You know, I just call people that like...
What else you got?
I'm trying to find a place that would even be open.
Maybe we could do... I don't know, try LA.
Well, I usually...
Crazy stories.
Oh, I might have just found a sketchy-ass extended stay hotel in Arkansas. I'm calling that. I don't know if they're open, like if anybody's there, but I'm calling that for sure.
Thank you for calling Eagle Suites.
No, they're not open. Yeah, well, I mean, I thought about it the other day, and we can technically call Las Vegas like any place down there, and they should be open. I mean, they're busy. That's the only thing that kind of sucks.
True.
But let's try it. Where should we call in Las Vegas? I'm gonna call.
Like Chevron?
Hey man, how you doing?
Good, who's this?
Good. This is Jason, right? So I do a podcast and I've been calling people all night and I get like these crazy stories from people that are just kind of bored at work. So you are being recorded. If you don't want to do it, that's technically okay. But I just call people. They usually tell me like a wild ass story that's happened to them at some point in time. I don't know if you got a good one for me. I'd like to hear it.
I would, boss, but I'm really busy at the moment. I can't even talk right now. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
shit. Okay. I feel you, man. Okay.
Sorry, guys. Have a good night.
You too. Bye. I think that was good though, right? That was a better pitch. Would you have responded better to that than the first one? Okay, cool.
What did he say?
He actually said, he was like, oh shit, dude, I would, but I'm really busy right now. Like, I can't even really talk right now. And I kind of believe him, but I'm calling the next one and we're running the same play. I don't think that one's answering. When I was like, yo, how you doing? He was like, good. Who's this?
See you tomorrow. Stone 21 chat speaking. How may I help you?
Yo, how's it going?
Hello. How can I help you?
So here's the deal, right? I've been calling people all night long. I do this comedy podcast where I get like these crazy stories from pretty much anybody that's bored at work. I don't know if you want to do it, but I am. What do you think about that?
Give me a minute.
No way, really? He said, give me a minute.
Perfect. Podcast. Guys doing a podcast.
They're talking about me.
People who are bored at work, just for whatever reason. We're gonna figure out how far I can bring. Whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter because my assholes are twisted. Still there?
Yeah, man.
All right, screw it. I'm bored as hell.
Yes, dude. I got nervous. I heard you talking about me. I thought you were like, I was like,
the thing you're gonna learn real quick. I'm a complete asshole.
No, man. So I fucking love it, right? So I do this podcast where I literally just call people and then, I just kind of ask them for a good story. And like, I don't know, I've kind of gotten some good ones, but like, I'm hoping, dude, you seem like the type of guy you're going to give me a good one right now.
Oh, God. Now I got to pick?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just pretty much you can kind of go with whatever. I mean, you can kind of keep it as nameless as you want. You know, you could tell somebody's deepest, darkest secret. I don't really care, man. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. I'm also dealing with customers as I'm doing this.
No, you're good, bro. That part doesn't really matter. I'm more excited to hear. So it's on Spotify. That's the best place to find it.
Okay. All right. Just give me a minute. Just dealing with a customer real quick, and I'll tell you that story because honestly, it's funny. Give me a minute.
Okay, good. He's got to help a customer, and then He said he's gonna
It's better than how many podcasts for people who are bored at work. So I said, screw it. I'm bored at now. I work at a gas station. First, I got plenty of that. 20 I got you. Don't worry. I'm doing this. I got a good one.
Yes, bro. Let's hear it.
All right. So a few nights ago, me and my buddy are working a night shift.
Okay.
This guy comes in. He's a regular. He wants type of alcohol. Named freaking. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we sell it in 6-packs and we sell it in 18-packs. We only have 18-packs. The guy comes up about 3 or 4 times asking, "Do you have a 6-pack? Do you have a 6-pack?" I can already smell the level of alcohol coming off this person. I swear to God, you can open a brewery.
Yes, but he's still looking for a 6-pack. You'd think that he'd want the 18-pack with the level of drinking he's doing, right?
You're right. So what ends up happening is we go back and forth. I end up going to check in the cooler for him just to make him just go away at this point. Because right now he's just annoying. I come back out and say, "Sorry, man, we don't have that." This man, I cannot stress this enough, gets so mad, he rolls up his sleeves like a toddler in a playground, like someone just took his favorite toy away, and starts bashing on the glass we have in front of the register, saying, "You don't have what? What?"
What?
He gets so pissed. So my partner ends up telling, "Listen, man, you are 86, you got to go." He starts getting madder. He says, what?" Smacks him the glass again. Goes around the counter. Stops at the end of the counter where we have the ice cream and says, "Say it to me again." I'm like, me and my buddy are just like, "Man, you're 86. Can you just please leave? You're disturbing the customers." This man, I can't even express enough. He threw fruit at us.
He threw fruit? Like what kind of fruit? Like soft fruit or hard fruit? Apples or bananas? It's a big fucking difference, dude.
Several different types of fruit.
I'm just kidding.
Getting to that. So at the end of it all, I had to count how much fruit he threw it out.
Oh, because you gotta do the lost damages, right? So you gotta take inventory of how many times he fucking pelted you with fruit. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. So the amount of fruit this man threw at us was a total of 1 lime, a lemon, 2 oranges, 6 apples, and 19 motherfucking bananas. This man really loves bananas that much to throw bananas at us.
No fucking way, dude. That is amazing. Have you?
And then he's waiting.
Yeah, keep going.
After he threw the fruit, my partner got so mad. I was about to say, "Listen, man, go for it." He almost jumped over the counter and Superman punched him right in the face. This man backs off, thinking he's about to get knocked out. As soon as my partner calms himself down and comes back to the counter, it's like, "What, you're not going to do nothing?" Man, I'm like, over here, dude. This dude clearly is ready to rock your shit. How about you take a step, take your drunk ass back to your goddamn brewery where you just came from and leave?
Dude, you guys should have pelted it. You should have gotten one shot off. Hit him with like one good fucking line.
But it was being mature.
No,
adult.
that is being mature, and you're a good employee, and that's why you kept your job. I think if you probably would have swung bananas at the guy, I don't know though. I mean, I think you might get to keep your job. I mean, he provoked it. Like if someone starts a food fight, you shouldn't start a food fight, but you should finish it.
Exactly. We was being mature adults, and then afterwards we told that manager, "Watch the cameras." Manager had a big old laugh.
No, dude, that
this
is
how stupid this man looks.
That is hilarious, dude. You've kind of had a crazy week. So you got in a food.
Oh no, this was a few weeks ago. This happens almost every week here.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. I don't know. Is Las Vegas as crazy as everybody tries to make it out to be? Because me and my fiance, we went down there and visited like a couple of weeks ago, and we really liked it, man. I want to move down there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy sometimes.
Yeah. Do you live in the city, or do you live in like Henderson or something?
No, I live in the city.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. We've kind of been, I don't know, like I said, we live in Oregon and we're right outside of Portland. It's pretty wild
where's
here.
Where's the key? The restroom.
Oh,
somebody's in there right now. Yeah, I got it for you.
dude, well, I seriously do appreciate you telling me that story, man. I want you to have a fucking good rest of your night and fucking, I appreciate it, dude. Maybe I'll call you back.
All right, I'll be here.
All right, what was your name again?
I'm just gonna keep that secret. You'll
Yep.
know my voice.
No, you're good, bro. Have a good night. I get it. I get it.
All right, have a good one, man.
Dude, I think that was a good one, and I think he kind of got hooked in by my intro. I think the intro got him, dude. If I have enough confidence, they'll do it. To be quite honest with you, and I was just kind of so like I'm just gonna talk to Abby. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna talk to Abby, and then it's gonna be I'm gonna be pretending that it's like the audience out there. Does that make sense? Is that bad? We're gonna cut that part. She gave me too many dirty looks in one. No, it wasn't dirty. I don't
think I'm an adequate representation.
No, I totally know, but I was going to tell you the story of what I just thought happened with that guy, but now I'm like, well, I might as well tell Abby and the people at the same time. So, when we did you just hear that? That sounded like my intros. Yo. But when we first called those two guys, like I heard him say like, I could just kind of barely hear him. And he's like, dude, I don't know if it's true or not. Like, but he said like he's doing a podcast, and I was like, I for a second, and I think it's because I've been watching too much Narcos. I thought this was like a criminal I just called, and he was like, "Oh fuck, they're on to us," like because he was like my partner, dude. I don't know. It was just funny at first. Like I kind of like, but then. And then I heard him like talking to the other customers, and I realized what he was doing. He's like, yeah, I don't know. This guy just called me and said he wanted to do a podcast. And I was like, fuck it. Why not? I'm bored at work. Like, Okay, so let's try and call a different one. Las Vegas is dope, dude. This is why we can call them down there, because they're all open.
The number you've dialed is...
The wireless customer...
All their phones are fucking disconnected. It was like 3 in a row.
Damn.
That's another one. Dude, yeah, good.
They're all out of business.
I know, seriously. Good thing I started doing a podcast where I call people in the generation of people that give up on phones. Let's try one in Portland. I've never called one in Portland. Well, actually, kind of, I guess. But whatever. And disconnected. Nice. First try.
I'm sorry. The number you dialed...
Still?
Yep. This is starting to get lame. When they don't answer for a while, it gets lame quick.
I like Florida.
Florida was mean to me last time. Let's try LA. I haven't tried there yet either. Okay, we're trying Santa Monica.
Chevron on Pico.
Yo, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, man? Chevron on Pico?
Yeah, man, I'm doing pretty good. So I do this podcast, right, where I've been calling people all night, and they just like kind of tell me their crazy stories while they're bored at work. I don't know if you've got a couple of minutes or a good story that you want to tell me, but it really helps out a good cause.
I mean, shit, yeah, bro. I mean,
yes, dude. Yes. What do you got, man? What's one of your best stories? Like, you're just hanging out. You got something to say. Like, okay, let's hear it, bro.
450. Perfect. ¿Cómo va? ¿Todo bien? Yeah. So, this one time, I was working with it's funny, one of my new coworkers.
Okay.
That I just trained. And, homeboy comes in and, I'm telling him, how sometimes it gets weird and sometimes, it's laid back in here. I work at a gas station, take it easy, man.
Yeah.
And, I'm just like, for sure, dude, like sometimes you'll have assholes coming in and just explaining, daily life routine, just, hey, you're dealing with people, so you never know what's going to happen.
Yes.
And, later on that day, some dude comes in and he's like, hey, man, just regularly, just, hey, you use the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, go for it, man. And I'm telling this dude, hey, I'm gonna clock out for a 10. I'll be right back. He's like, all right, cool. And come back in, and he's like, hey man, well, what do we do when two people go in the bathroom? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then he's like, yo, like, well, you know, the dude went in there, right? The one you gave the key to. And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, and then some blonde chick went in there, you know, with a blonde hair. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, dude, well, I'm on my break. I'm like, just go fucking knock on the door and tell them to get out, or, you know, you have no other option. So long story short, bro, homeboy goes in, kind of knocks on them. They're like, oh, just give me a minute. And then he's like, nah, dude, I can't, you know, allow this shit. Like, two people are in there. Yeah. Homeboy opens the door, and it's a dude with a wig on. Literally bent over, pants all the way to his knees. And other dude literally with a rubber on his, Yes,
so, dude. Holy shit. That is way better than... Okay, wait, keep going.
For a new person to actually get hired and see some shit like this, man, it's, you know?
Dude, day one, I don't know if I'm coming back to that job. I'll be like, fuck, dude. Well, when you bring him in, you know, and you're like, look, man, you know, sometimes some crazy shit happens. He's probably like, who the fuck is this guy? You know, like, this is a gas station. You probably don't see nothing. And then 6 hours later sees that.
Dude. And it's like, and he was cool. Like, dude was like still working here and shit, but it's just one of those things where, you know, you just kind of like look back and you're like, what the fuck, man?
No, dude, that's a good one, dude. I just got off the phone with a guy in Las Vegas. I'm from Oregon, right? He works at a gas station. I was just calling random gas stations. And yeah, he works over in Las Vegas. He was telling me about a homeless dude that like kind of came in, you know, trying to buy beer. They didn't have the right type of beer. So he threw all of the fruit in the store at him, you know, and then he had to like count all of the fruit, like damaged goods, you know, like he had to count the weapons, right? He had to count the weapons that got thrown at him, man. So I like your story more though, dude. That's hilarious.
I had a lady come in once.
Yeah.
And she's a regular old lady. She just walks in, starts reaching for like all these like apples or whatever, and she was grabbing them, and I seen her, and then she proceeds to put them back and looks at me like with this guilty ass face, and then walks out, and I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Like, you know, I'm not tripping. You put everything back. I'm cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened that I just, you know, just took a glance at where she was at a couple minutes later, and I seen something on the floor.
No, dude.
And yeah, I walked over, and for sure, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? This bitch just fucking shitted on my floor.
No, she did not, dude. I thought that's where you were headed with that, dude. No, she did not. Dude. What do you mean? Did she was it a skirt? Was she wearing a skirt, or do you think she like dropped it down a pant leg?
I think like I don't know, man, like yoga pants type thing. Dude.
No,
like,
dude, if she had yoga pants on, that ain't stretching down there, dude. That's running down.
Because it was solid. It was a solid piece of turd.
No, dude, what the fuck, man? I worked at a gas station and I saw some crazy shit, but I didn't see either of those two. One time I was working at this gas station, and all of a sudden this Jeep Grand Cherokee comes flying into the parking lot, right? And all of a sudden this BMW comes flying into the parking lot right behind him, and the guy in the Jeep gets out and he's like, stop fucking chasing me. And the guy in the BMW is like, you hit me on the freeway, you know, I was following you because you hit me. And he's like, I didn't do shit. And this guy the guy in the Jeep grabs a crowbar out of his car and just started chasing this guy in the BMW around the parking lot, and like everybody was like filming it and shit, and we like had to call the cops, you know, and they had to like come, and the BMW guy hopped back into his car before he like got hit, thankfully, dude, and he just took back off. You know, this is the wildest shit I've ever seen, but I don't know. I've never. Yeah, I've never.
Nah, bro, trust me. I've had experiences. Like I had this one lady once too. She walked in and straight up just started yelling at me and said, call the cops right now. I want to get arrested." And I'm like, "Whoa, hold up. I can't do that." And she's like, "Well, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get you to call the cops to arrest me." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Oh, hell no." So she started taking off her clothes.
What?
And I'm like looking at her, and I'm like, "Ma'am, please stop taking off your clothes." And she's like, "Oh, so you don't like it? Okay, I'm gonna keep on doing it." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And dude, literally in a bra and panties, was running around the store, and I'm just like calling the cops, and I'm just like, "Yo, like I wasn't gonna call you guys, but apparently this lady needs some special attention."
Yeah, bro.
Point is though, she goes outside and starts like, you know, cops are outside, and she's like, "Shoot me, motherfucker!" Starts getting naked, bro, throwing the stuff at them, and you know, just It's a wild scene, bro.
Dude, that
And I
is
just be in the back sometimes smoking pot, bro, and I be high as hell. So like, I be coming out here and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck, dude?
you're like, what is wrong
Like,
with people, dude? You're like, you guys need to smoke a little bit more weed, man.
Yeah,
No,
I'm like, man, here's a joint, hit it. It's like, just chill out, man.
no, dude, I get that. I smoked weed before I called you, to be quite honest with you.
That's what's up, man.
Alrighty, man. Well, I appreciate all your fucking stories, dude.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Alrighty, dude. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you very much. The podcast
Hey,
is called.
do you have a name of the podcast?
Yep, I was
or
just
something,
gonna
bro?
say. So it's on Spotify. It's called the SpeedRacinJason Podcast. SpeedRacinJason, and there's no space in that. And there's no G in racing, so it's Speed RACINJASO. Yeah, so it's SpeedRacinJason Podcast.
Oh, for sure.
Did you
bro.
find it? Are you on Spotify? Are you trying to pull it up?
Let me see.
I'll help you find it before I fucking hop off the phone, because it is kind of a pain in the ass sometimes to find it. But
Speed Racing Jason.
yep.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah,
got it?
yeah, on YouTube too, right?
It's on YouTube too, but none of my recent episodes are on there. Only my old episodes are on there. All of the new
Okay.
episodes are on Spotify right now, but I have all of the new episodes that are on Spotify. I have the videos done. I just need to fucking go upload them because my internet sucks ass here.
Okay.
Alrighty, bro. Well, yeah, man.
Are you on Apple too?
Nope, dude. I'm just on Spotify, unfortunately. But I think you can listen to. I think you can listen to it for free on Spotify. Apple's lame and won't fucking authorize my account or whatever. They're saying that like I need to like verify my Apple ID or some shit. But I have an Android phone, so like I think that's part of the reason
bullshit.
they're being like lame about it. I don't really know what's happening, to be honest with you.
See.
But I will try and get those episodes. I'll get this episode up on to fucking YouTube eventually. But I just
I
know.
look for it on Spotify. Speed Racing Jason, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's the
All
same
right, man.
thing on there. Alrighty, man. Well, have a good fucking rest of your night, and I'll talk to you later.
Oh hell yeah, you too, man. Enjoy, man.
Yes, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Okay, that one was a pretty good one. That guy was good, and I just kept him talking. Like, that's the thing is, like, as I think I've been unconfident with my intros, and that's why I've been having so many people just be like, nah, I don't even really want to talk. Because these guys are all into it. They're like, fuck yeah, man. That sounds good. Oh, I guess I was still on the phone with him while I was saying all of that. I wonder if he heard all of that. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really fucking matter. That one was a good one. I think I'm probably going to end the podcast right about now because I'm getting tired. I don't know if it's going to be on Spotify or if it's going to be on Patreon. Maybe a little bit on Spotify. Patreon preview. That'd be nice. I could do that. There we go. All right. Have a good night. Bye. It's hard work.